The Division 2 journey is continuing and we're pretty much another week down. And my sole focus this week on the game was definitely, can we hit level 40? And I'm not going to lie, I talked so much in the last video about the journey from 1 to 30 and how much I enjoyed it, but the journey from 1 to 40 has been insane. If I thought I was in love with the game before this, I'm definitely in love with the game after my journey from level 30 to level 40. I mean, the biggest thing at the start with the story is the Black Tusk takeover. And man, these Black Tusk, they ain't messing about. They are extremely annoying, especially those mechy dog geezers, like those stupid little dogs that run around and have like a ton of armor, especially the one that shoots grenades. I absolutely hate that thing. They're so frustrating to try and bring down. They are infuriating to me. And you know what, though? That's a good thing. They just changed the way you have to look at the combat. Because as soon as I see one of them, that's it. I am targeting them straight away. Also, with the Black Tusk just taking over all these key locations and completely changing the map. Like, the map changed fully. It completely changes with the Black Tusk takeover. I thought this was such a cool addition. Because, if I'm honest with you, I didn't really know where they were going to go with the story. It kind of felt like I was finishing the story. And then, bam, slapped in the face. We ain't done with the story just yet. You know, with there now being new control points and new bounties and stuff, I was just instantly excited because those are two things on the map that I actually really enjoy doing. And I get caught up doing them all the time on my way towards main mission. Now, when it comes to the main missions, look, it wasn't a lot of fun in my head at the start. In my head at the start, to go back and do the strongholds that I'd literally just done. Like, hours before this, I'd literally just done all the strongholds, the 3 strongholds that are there anyway that I know about. I'd just done them. So having to replay them with this Black Tusk takeover for the main story was a little bit frustrating. But I'm not going to lie, they were changed up quite a bit. They weren't exactly the same as the first time I did them. So it did actually make them fairly enjoyable. Would I like to repeat them again for story? Definitely not. It seems like there's a lot of running in them and a lot of gaps. I don't know. That's just my feeling on the strongholds currently right now. I might change that. But the fact that these were changed up a little bit did make it a little bit more bearable. And they don't take that long to run. I think I ran through all 3 of them within like an hour. Oh, and also, first exotic. We got our first exotic. I can't remember if I got this from a milestone cache or if it was a drop. So that's frustrating because I'd be like, oh, you get this from the milestone, but I can't remember which I got it from. But anyway, regardless, I got it, and I was bloody buzzing that I got it. I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe I finally have my first exotic. And hey, let's be honest, this might be one of the worst ones in the game. I don't know. They might just chuck this one at you as like the baby exotic to be like, hey, look, exotics are a thing. But do I care? No, of course I don't. I'm just happy that I finally got an exotic, and I probably used it longer than needed to be. The level was 35, which makes me think it was a milestone reward. And I used this all the way up until like 38. And the power creep is definitely a thing in this game. If you're using a level 35 weapon against enemies that are 38 and 39, yeah, it starts to take quite a while to reduce the health bar of that said enemy. So it did get power crept. And I do feel like this game very much at the moment is just put on the highest level stuff. As long as it's something you like. Like, I wouldn't put on the highest level sniper because I don't particularly like the snipers or the shotguns. But I would definitely put on the highest SMG or LMG or just machine gun in general. So yeah, that is a thing, but it doesn't stop my excitement of waiting to get more exotics once I hit level 40. I knew at this stage when stuff was getting power crept that the main thing was get to level 40, and then I would be able to, I don't know, use gears constantly. Because at the end of the day, the biggest selling point and drawing point for me in this game instantly is the gear. There's gear, and it's been exceptional so far. I'm not gonna lie. It's kept me gripped the entire... I'm always finding new stuff. I mentioned it in the first video. It deserves a mention in this one. I'm always finding new stuff that I want to use and that I want to try out. I'm enjoying it. Another thing I tried out was some of the missions off the map. I was an idiot and thought I could go to them straight away. You can't, but eventually when I did, I went and did this side mission on Coney Island. I've still got 3 or 4 off of the map that I still need to do, but oh my god, this Coney Island mission was absolutely fantastic. I just loved the way this game looked in the amusement park. Like, oh my, like, how does this game still look this good? It's 8 years old, man. The devs really did do a good job with this game, and I just thought it was insane. I really enjoyed this mission on Coney Island. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but just look at the damn scenery. I enjoyed just the entirety of this mission off map. So I can't wait to do some of the other historic locations that you can go and do. But yeah, man, Coney Island was a lot of fun. The story was a lot of fun. Oh man, the haunted house. There's a haunted house in this. I genuinely, as you can tell, I really, really enjoyed doing this mission. And I remember playing through it because I just had a section of the day where I could sit down and play maybe a mission. And I just went and finished off Coney Island while, you know, the missus was cooking tea. And I was like, damn, man, I want to play more of this, but I can't right now. And that to me is a very good sign that this game is going to continue to grip me as time goes on, because that's not the first time that's happened. It seems to happen a lot. And when you're working all the time, getting those pockets of times where you have an hour or 2 hours to play the game, and you're gripped, you're thinking about the game for hours after, I mean, that's a really good selling point for me. But I don't really want to touch on the story too much. I've mentioned bits there, but I think they're quite minor. I want you guys to, if you're playing for the first time, experience it yourself. Or, you know, guys in the comments that have done it, be like, hell yeah, I remember that. That was sick. I don't want to take away any of the joy that I had playing through this story for anybody else who might be new to it. So that's where I'll leave the story. But just know, I'm loving it. It's great. And I'm enjoying it a hell of a lot. And I didn't think I'd enjoy the Black Tusk taking over. I thought the mechanic, I just wouldn't enjoy it. But I did. A lot. And I think a huge part of that is because when you look at the actual base map, it does seem quite small for a game that you're going to sink, I don't know, thousands of hours in. This is like a live service MMO style game. You know, live service looter shooter. And there's just this one map. But because it changed so much in this moment, I imagine it does this constantly. It's an ever-evolving map. And yeah, I like that. I want to keep seeing the map evolve. In fact, I've just hit level 40 right now. Let's go, baby. Holy fuck. Finally, man. Level 40. Here we come. Endgame begins now. And that is exactly where I left it. I was like, damn, I need to record this video now because let's see what the hell happens once you hit level 40. And that's why I am exactly where we left off. This is it. I've just hit level 40. I know tons of stuff has just unlocked and I'm excited to go through it with you all. Because I instantly know that now this map will have changed up once again. This map now will have expanded once again with new stuff. And by the way, I've not finished the main story yet. Like, is this a new settlement? Castle? I don't remember this settlement. I think that's a new settlement. I could be wrong, but instantly the map looks a little bit different. Not majorly, but now everything has been unlocked. Like, it says go and do the DLC. That's been unlocked. I still have these side missions to do. They've been unlocked. But now I can go and do Countdown for the first time because I'm now level 40. I can go and do Descent. Don't know what it is. These are all endgame modes that eventually I'm going to play, but I definitely would like your guys' recommendations in the comments. What should I be starting with when it comes to the endgame? I've got this one, Manhunt. Don't know what that is. Incursion. What the hell is that? I mean, it says prototype caches. That's a new variant of gear in this game. Maybe I will do that. Also, we've got raids. Don't know anything about them. They could be good. This is apparently a main mission. So yeah, it's unlocked a hell of a lot. But there is obviously one thing that I need to do now that I've hit level 40. And that, of course, is come to the stash because I've been holding on. I've been holding on to a couple of level 40 weapons that I have been so excited to use. And this is the agitator and the gear shift. I'm bringing these boys on straight away. Let's move these to the inventory. Now, apparently, the gear shift actually isn't as strong as this black market, but I still want to use it. Because I'm all about giving new guns a go in this game. So we're going to bring on the agitator as well. I was going to say, I was pretty sure as well that I had some gear set stuff that I can stick on now that I've hit level 40. There's a few drops that I've got, and then there's also the weapon caches that I've got. Like, we have all these caches that we can use. A lot of them are the Rise Up ones. We've got an anniversary one and an exotic. Now, I don't know what we're going to get from the exotic, but oh, the Scorpio. Damn, why did it have to be a shotgun? Let me know if you think it's any good, but a shotgun just doesn't really suit me. I'm a little bit gutted that we got a shotgun there. I would have taken anything but a shotgun. Now, one thing that is weird, it's the gear set stuff is green. I find that a little bit confusing. And I'm going to have a load of time now spent, because I like this one already. LMG damage and magazine size. I want to get, you know, the set of this tipping scales, but it's going to be interesting to kind of see different gear sets and how they build. I've got like the whole end game theory crafting situation going to start happening now. I mean, my armor level instantly as well, up to 131k for the backpack. It's huge. I wonder if some of this stuff is just based around, right, we're going to give you stuff now that's going to really help you in the end game. Like, I get a 3-piece set here that's going to give me weapon damage, total armor, and skill efficiency. I'm not against that. Especially including the weapon handling when you're using SMGs. You already know there's like that feel of spray. Oh, and that's interesting. We can only rock one exotic at a time. So actually having different legendary guns is going to be important because we can only rock with one exotic. And if I'm using one, it's definitely not a shotgun. Now, apparently I need to come here because there's some new skill unlocks. And I can now use skins. This is great. Or apparently I can't. There's not... Why tell me this? This is a lie to me. Okay, I'm briefly being told about retaliation next. Don't know what that is. I'm kind of going to let you guys in the comments give me as much. What's my watch level? What the hell is a watch? All right, I know what a watch is. I meant in the game. Okay, so as I've hit level 40, I have unlocked the watch. I'm a little bit confused about the watch. Or at least I was confused. I think this is going to be some kind of like ARPG main passive buffs for just your character. Like... Each level, it says current health boost is plus 90. I'm guessing as I go up the levels, I get a higher health boost, which is going to be able to allow me to do harder content in the game. I can also then put points in. So say I want to select weapon damage, and I can press D and add points. I don't have the points right now to add, but this one here is headshot damage. Then we've got critical hit damage, which sounds pretty good. Critical hit chance. Over here is total health. And you got armor. You've got explosive resistance, hazard protection. And then some of the stuff down here is like your skill stuff. I'm not as fussed about the skills. I'm more fussed about this one here, the offensive tree. I have no idea what this tree is. Weirdly, the way that this unlocks is you have to stare at it for ages. It doesn't, like, tell you that. So the first time I looked at this, I didn't have a clue. I've now played a little bit, and I have just 1 point to put in, which I instantly put into weapon damage. And I think that's probably where I'll focus for the meantime. Maybe that and just health, because... in general, I think health is important, and I can actually add a boost to the health right now, see? So I just do that, I press confirm, I have to hold it, and then boom, we have a point in it. It's weird that it seems like it only lets you have points for certain ones, so maybe when you level up, you get a point for each one, so I shouldn't have to focus on any particular one. I should be able to choose which one I want to do. Do I want skill damage? Do I want skill haste? Do I want my skills more, basically? Skill duration is pretty good as well. I actually think I want damage for right now. I'm using the drone. So while I'm using the drone, I think skill damage will be good. And I don't need skill haste because my secondary is the shield. And the drone stays up for a long time anyway. So I don't need duration. Yeah, I think that's where I'm going to go at the minute. I might go into crit. I don't know what I'm going to do on offensive. But yeah, this is interesting. This opens up the game even more. More for me to build on, and definitely more with the theory crafting in terms of this watch being a thing. I can now upgrade the workbench with blueprints for high-end gear, so that's interesting. I haven't really messed with the crafting at all at this stage of the game. Oh, it's opened up a whole host of new projects as well that I didn't have before. Now, after that, spending ages just running around the base of operations to try and find Wally, it appears that he's not even there. He's at the castle. I had to do some research and look at a video, but if anybody else is having this same issue, he is not here at the White House. He's indeed at the castle. This guy over here in the wife beater. And after speaking to Wally, who is actually a female, we just get given a new mission. I don't know what the mission is going to be. I don't know what's going to happen. But I think at this stage, I've kind of looked at enough. There's a lot here. Like, it's kind of overwhelming when you hit level 40 because you're just going to be fed all this information. And my mind's blown a little bit. It's also really sunny in the UK right now, if you couldn't tell. But before we end this video, I need to try out these new weapons. Let's be honest. I've got to give these new weapons a go and kind of see what we could do with them. I'm already liking this LMG. It seems like it pumps out quite a bit of damage compared to what I had before. What about the agitator? This one was the big gun that I got right at the start of the season pass. And I was like, I bet that gun's going to absolutely shred. And I really wanted to give this one a go. I really wanted to light the agitator. I'm excited to actually see different gear drop on the ground now. I don't know if the drop rates are massively different. Oh, wow. What did that do? That stunned him. This mission, by the way, is actually quite difficult. Like, I'm getting a little bit wrecked. But I am enjoying the agitator. Like, its rate of fire is good, but there's a lot of recoil. You can get carried away, like, really quickly. I'll take that key. Means I can open up this gear stash over here, but I want to pick up this. My first bit of green loot. That's the first time I've seen some green loot on the floor. That shot from distance weren't too bad. I wonder what I'm going to get from this car. That's really disappointing. Nobody wants to get a damn pistol. Now, I have to mention as well, we've been told about targeted loot. I failed this miserably. We lost all of the civilians. All the hostages have been killed. I made a great mistake. This mission, though, was just different to everything I've done so far. This was way more difficult. I tried to save the hostages, but I did not do a successful job. But overall, after doing this quick mission just to test out the guns, the agitator, yeah, I like it. I think it's really good. I'm liking the drops as well. Like, we've just got some drops here for 2 weapons, and I kind of like the fact that you can do targeted loot now. I'm gonna have to spend some time to figure out how targeted loot actually works, because I don't really understand what loot's worthwhile targeting, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I'm gonna be playing this game and just constantly thinking, well, what loot am I meant to target? What's good loot? And that's where the comments come in really handy, because I could do with your help. Also, I should mention as well, like, I do kind of like the castle here as a location. This is so different to what I'm used to, because it's just been introduced to me. But yeah, I like the castle as a location. I've noticed also when it comes to just farming for certain stuff, that you can actually pick main missions to run again and do on a higher difficulty, and they're going to have these dedicated drops. My issue right now is I don't know what each of these symbols mean. I have zero clue, but that's something for me to figure out over time. And all in all, I'm just excited to go and figure those things out. This has just opened up a ton more to the game. And yeah, it might be a little bit overwhelming, but I am happy to try and start figuring this stuff out. I'm happy to start coming up with builds and theory crafting. I absolutely love that kind of thing. I'm also excited to get more research in, read about what other people are doing, the other builds that are going on, and the best way to go about it. And of course, I've still got 2 DLCs to do. I don't know what I'm going to touch next. I want to finish the main story, and then do I do the DLCs? Do I do some of these endgame missions? I kind of feel like they'd be fun to do in a video, but let me know which endgame missions you would recommend that I do first. Because at the end of the day, the community seems super involved in this game. I was extremely impressed with the amount of feedback I got on that first video. And to be honest with you, near enough all of it was love. Apart from one douche, but everybody else just showed love and their story of how much they've been enjoying the game and when they started the game. And this game just seems to be receiving a lot of love, and I would love the help from the community and you guys as much as possible. So if you are new to the channel, please smash subscribe and just carry on following along with my journey as I play The Division 2. I'm going to be making tons more videos and kind of just going through how I found it, how I've enjoyed it, and so far I'm enjoying it a lot. And really just be showing an experience of a new player for the first time. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you like the little live bit at the end. I don't know if I'll do those bits or it'll always be like this post-commentary of me talking. I don't know. I'm new to this. Give me advice. I'm open to it always. But thank you for all the love and support you've shown so far. I hope you're having a great time playing the game right now. And if you haven't picked it up, goddamn go pick it up right now. It's a hell of a lot of fun. But take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.